Okay, Pops, we have more breaking news. Vroom. We don't plan this stuff. He just reads my mind. Better Business Bureau, also known as the BBB, issued a pretty strongly worded alert for consumers about Vroom. I think we should take a moment and actually go through it line by line, get your reaction to it, and also your recommendations for consumers if they're thinking about working with Vroom, or your whole take on this online dealership that we've got of the present.
Of Vroom.
Yes.
Can we just start with the fact that their Better Business Bureau rating...
You're squeaking, man.
That their Better Business Bureau rating and accreditation is...
a 1.16 out of 5.
Well, that's customer review stars.
And their BBB review is
an F.
Or the rating, yes.
Yes. You know, an F doesn't stand for fair.
No, it's an F to A scale. And they have 1,900 plus complaints over the last 3 years. Interestingly, 1,631 of them in the past 12 months.
So in the 2 previous years, they weren't nearly as bad.
No, I think it's just they've grown so much.
So that they're really not prepared to be able to offer the services that they claim to be.
Potentially. That's certainly what it looks like. Also, we did a Twitter thread on this, so check us out on Twitter at @join_YAA. But Dad, let's go through this line by line. I'll read it to you.
How do you underscore again?
Okay. Beginning in January 2020, the BBB began receiving complaints and customer reviews which exhibited several different patterns. Complaints received from consumers...
Were any of those patterns good ones?
Not that the BBB was hearing.
Okay.
Complaints received from customers alleged the vehicles they purchased from photos were not the vehicles they received. When the vehicle was received, it had either body damage, interior was dirty, discolored, or damaged, or all of the above. Some consumers stated their cars were delivered at night, so damages were not noticed at delivery, while other complaints state the cars were left in a parking lot or driveway at night with the keys left in them. Consumers also stated they were having customer service and communication issues when trying to reach out to the company to address their concerns. Other issues alleged in complaints/customer reviews were not receiving the necessary paperwork to get their car registered, delayed delivery in receiving their car, and issues concerning their trade-in. I read that whole thing without a single screw-up.
No, that was pretty good. And the thing that crossed my mind as you were reading it was I was wondering if perhaps they raided the corporate headquarters of Carvana to get some of their staff on board with Vroom, who caused one of the Carvana locations to be shut down and suspended operations for 180 days.
We've got another video on that. We'll link it down below.
Yeah.
Carvana got their dealership license revoked in, was it North Carolina?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Let's
keep going.
Charlotte at 4.
Since January, the pattern of complaints has not trended down, but has actually increased. In June 2020, new patterns of complaints were noticed, which include warranty issues, deceptive Carfax issues, and/or wrecked cars being sold.
Sounds wonderful.
I don't know if for copyright reasons we can do it, but I wish we could now put in the Vroom Super Bowl ad that portrays car dealerships as these terrible places.
Yes.
Not that we're on the other side here. It's just you can't spend $5 million or whatever it was for that 30-second spot to essentially say, car dealers, you're over here, we're better than you, and then the BBB's saying this. You're selling wrecked cars.
Yeah,
Vroom.
well, possibly.
Okay, but there's warranty issues, deceptive Carfax issues, and/or wrecked cars.
Yeah,
any of those three are bad.
Yeah, well, none of them are good,
Recent 2021 complaints alleged issues with third-party delivery drivers. Consumers say the drivers are rude and threatening.
Wow, right out of the movie Used Cars. Get in the car. Get in. No, I won't go there.
Consumers have also filed reviews about the many different departments that are set up to assist them. Emphasis on assist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are being switched around to different departments but are not receiving any assistance.
Wow. So there's the Department of Unassistance.
It gets better.
Or non-assistance.
In June 2021, complaints are alleging due to the delays in getting their registration documents, consumers' insurance companies are dropping coverage. When they request to speak with a manager, they are put on hold or told there were no managers available. One consumer stated they threatened to file a lawsuit and was told by the employee that they should
go ahead with the lawsuit. That's what you want your employees telling your customers. Go ahead, sue us.
Your customer support. Yeah.
Yeah.
A recent complaint from September 2021. We're filming this video on September 22,
Yeah.
22. What am I saying?
22nd.
I read that thing so well. And then
also known as September 22nd, yeah.
we're filming this on September 2, too. So earlier this month,
Yeah.
a consumer was told they would be receiving a refund on their down payment. After waiting several weeks and not receiving the refund, the consumer called and wanted to speak to someone, but they were told they were not able to transfer the call to the correct person, nor give them the contact information of that person due to company policy.
So maybe that person didn't exist.
So, Pops, one of the things that we recommend to people that are interested in selling their car
Yeah.
is get a valuation from Vroom, Carvana, etc.
Yes.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm not sure if these complaints are only tied to, right? These seem like they're tied to buying a car.
Yes, yes. Doesn't seem like they're tied to selling.
I'm also going to go out there and say, though, it's probably not the best experience selling to Vroom. If you've sold to Vroom, let us know in the comments below. But I can't imagine it's much better selling to them than it is buying. I mean, this is not financial advice. I am not an advisor. But I would short Vroom stock. Like, how do you recover from this? People don't have short memories when it comes to feeling screwed over. And there's 1,600 plus people in the past year that have felt so strongly about the negative experience they had that they left a BBB review, filed a complaint.
Do you have any idea how badly you have to piss off a customer?
We've pissed off people at YAA. We have no complaints with the BBB. Like we have one of the things that's frustrating to some of our members is it's a monthly subscription.
Yeah.
So you'll get a response from me or Arash or Justice or Kim. Like, you didn't want your subscription to renew and you forgot to cancel it. We cancel it. We refund you. Okay. Like, it's not.
We don't tell you to go F off.
No, and like if we didn't do that, yeah, there'd be BBB complaints against us. We get that. We understand it. 1,600 plus people in the past year.
Well, they've been in business for 8 years, so apparently they're approaching the time in business where they just don't care anymore.
Pops, okay, we're doing this live for a moment. How many cars
or cards
did Vroom sell in 2020?
Okay.
In the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter of last year, Vroom sold 11,022 cars.
Okay. So in the fourth, so if you extrapolate that out, and let's say they sold an equal amount in every quarter, so they would have sold about 44,000 cars.
And they probably sold less because fourth quarter is your biggest. So let's say it's 40. What is? Let's say it's 40.
Okay,
just
40.
For fun.
40.
What is 1,600 out of 40?
Not much.
Not
1,600 out of 40,000.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
That's like 2% of your cars being sold or getting complaints on them to the BBB. That to me is a lot.
Okay.
That to me, if we had 2% of our YAA members filing complaints to the BBB, how would you be sleeping at night?
Well, I'd be sleeping like a baby, but you would be worried.
I'd be worried shitless, yeah.
Yeah. But it's obvious, Zach, if I may, it's obvious that upper management doesn't care. The upper management realizes they can continue doing what they're doing and producing what they're producing and bring in enough money that they can all get paid and they can still continue to grow their business. And so, yeah, it should be disconcerting to upper management that things are operating like this. But, it does start at the top.
Vroom's current market capitalization is over $3.2 billion at the time of filming this. So I hear you. I get it.
Yeah. So, I mean, are they moved by this? Obviously not. Do they care? Do they care enough to do anything about it? Obviously not. I mean, when your customer service agent says, well, if you're thinking about suing, go ahead. Would you like me to give you the name of a lawyer who can help you prepare that suit? I mean, you've got issues, but upper management's not concerned with those issues. And any business, it starts at the top and it works its way down. And if that's the culture, and it's not going to change till upper management changes.
We'll have a discussion going back on the YA community forum. Let us know your experience either here in the comments or back on the forum.
Yes.
What's your experience with Vroom? Is it falling in line with all these other people who are leaving BBB complaints? BBB? Yeah, I got 3 B's in there.
Yeah, it does.
Or is it different? Have you had a positive experience? Let us know.
Yeah, we want to know. We want to hear positive or negative. We want to hear both.
Yeah, and if you're from Vroom and you're watching this and you think we're misrepresenting aspects of your business, reach out to us. We'll be happy to give you an opportunity to tell us why these 1,600 people and the 1.16 and the F. And
Yeah. We'd be more than happy to give you the airtime to refute what your customers think of you.
Go ahead with the lawsuit. That's the direct quote from
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead with the lawsuit. Can I recommend an attorney for you?
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.